morning, y'all. Leather Homestead. I'm Bruce. I want to take you over here and show you what's going on today on the homestead. It's like the first part of August or something. You might remember seeing those sunflowers. Now they're up here like this. I'd say that one up there is 9 feet tall. The corn, it's pretty well done. We didn't get much of that corn. But we're gonna come in here and chip up those stalks and put it back in the ground here. But what I wanted to show you over here was our pear trees. And you're gonna be able to see this one here didn't have as many pears on it as the one next to it, but it's got a lot. And I picked up off the ground last week, all probably five-gallon buckets full. And the deer are in here eating this, but this one here, you can see it is absolutely loaded completely up to the point where we've got a broken limb right here. And there's enough of a branch there that these down in here, they're still gonna make. But we've canned and we've done everything in the world to try to keep up with this, but I've been raking these ones that drop off on the ground. The bees and the wasps and all the critters are having a big time under here. Tried to prop this one up a little bit with a 2x4. I think we're done with broken branches, but you can see this thing is absolutely, it was too tall when we moved here. We've pruned it some, but I want to show you this one over here. This one we pruned pretty heavy 2 years ago, 2 winters ago, and it doesn't have a pear one on it. I hope we didn't completely ruin it. That's why I just did one at a time. But you can see the loads of pears here. And what we're doing today is juicing. We're gonna keep picking these today. I got a couple of little new trees over here. There's a little bit different kind of a pear. And they're doing pretty good. Show you over here, I guess. This probably it's probably had 30 pretty nice big pears on it. These are not quite ready, so we're going to leave them for just a little while, and we'll come back and pick those later. But you can just see that this is the most we've ever had here on this tree, any of these trees. It's normally about like this one, but this year this one just got loaded completely down, and there's some limbs up there broken up in the top of that, but there's just not a whole lot we can do about it. I didn't realize it was going to be this heavy, so we're picking them and canning them and juicing them and eating them and feeding them to the chickens, and we're doing everything we can do to keep up with it. We've tried to give them away, but you know, if you've ever had a garden and had too much coming in, you can just about beg people to come and pick and hardly ever get anybody to come. Now, if you pick it and put it in the bag and set it on their front porch, they'll probably use it. But I'm not going to do that, not unless they're not able to get out. So that's our pears for this season, and I'll take you inside here in a minute and show you a little bit about what we're doing with it. We're just peeling them and juicing them. I'm going to freeze that juice, and we've canned a whole bunch of them, and so we're just going to keep up with it till we can't. We've got a tall pole, and I'll get up on a ladder and I'll get a few more of those right along. We do have some people that are going to come and take a few buckets full for jams and jellies and that sort of thing. But anyway, that's a pear crop for this year. And I'll get back with you in a minute here, and we'll show you what's going on inside. If you ever had a juicer, you know what a juicer is, and so not really much to show you in there, but liking this garden pretty well still. We've got, like I said, that corn, it's done. We got a pretty good crop of sunflowers coming on here, and I put a big heavy row. I don't know if you can see that little yellow bird. Those only show up when we have sunflowers. But we're gonna harvest these smaller sunflowers and dry them, and then they'll be chicken feed. Of course, these big ones, they'll be chicken feed as well. And we're gonna save several hundred of these seeds this year. You can see the bees are having a big time up there. And we'll save, I'm gonna sow in the back. I'm gonna sow up a whole lot of these. I don't know how many I'll get, and we got a whole bunch more over there. So what we don't feed, we're gonna save, and I'm gonna make a bigger crop of these next year for the chickens, and we eat a few of them. But the butternut squash and the spaghetti squash is just about ready to come on in here. Got a few started in here, but they're coming on. So anyway, that's what's going on in the garden. The tomatoes are still putting out pretty big over there. That watermelon straight over it is loaded with little watermelons. It's way out of control. It's covered up one of our raised beds, and I'm just going to let it keep going though. I hate to shut it down. And these fava beans were a complete disaster. I don't even like them. I tried a few of them, but we're just kind of letting them go. Somebody might like them, but it's not me. And I don't hardly grow anything that I'm not going to eat. So we're still getting lots of tomatoes. These just got so big and heavy, they just toppled over. We've got straw underneath them, so we're just picking them. We'll just let them fall over and straighten them out after it's all done. So that's what's going on in the garden. And I probably won't take you inside and show you all that in there. It's just a juicer. We put it in Ziploc bags and put it in the freezer. And we've got some jugs. We'll put it in some jugs, and we'll drink quite a bit of it fresh while we have it, and put it in the pitcher, and keep it cold in the refrigerator. So anyway, that's what's going on in the garden right now, and it's been a great July and start of the August. Been really good. We've got plenty of rain, and I don't know, unless it becomes a super dry August and September, we're not going to have a dry spell this year. So thank the Lord for that, and thank the Lord for the garden and how things grow. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it if you like and subscribe and hit all those bells and whistles and all that, and help me get to be a millionaire and rich and famous. Y'all take care. See you next time. Well, I said I wasn't going to show you inside, but I will go ahead and show you just what kind of our setup here. Just got a good sharp pocket knife. We'll cut the top off of these. Just cut the top off and cut the bottom off. Peel them. Save the peelings here. Cut them in 4 pieces. Put them in this juicer. This is a, I'll show you here, it's a Huron. We've had it several years. And the pulp comes out that side, and the juice comes out that side. And we'll take this, I take this pulp and put it in a good strong bag, and I freeze it in about half gallons. And then this winter, I'll just throw that whole thing out there in the chicken pen. I put these out there now, and if I get too many of these, and I put them in my compost pile, and it works out pretty good. So we just cut those in half, quarters. I don't take the seeds out. I just do the whole thing, and everything with the skin, and then we'll put it through the juicer, and that's a little operation inside here, but that's how it works. Thanks again for watching.